Hey! very much once again. Good afternoon and welcome to the benefits of the Ghana Football Association. We're very photos will not be allowed. 5 minutes, please take your photos. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Those of you who are using your phones to stream, please take a position because movement will be restricted. Those of you who are streaming with your phones, because we are also live on TV, let's try as much as possible to minimize movement because we may be crossing the live camera. Thank you. So like I mentioned earlier, we are here for the squad announcement. We've got two very important games next month. On Thursday, September 5, we'll play against Angola at the Babayara Sports Stadium in Kumasi. And then the game against Niger has been moved to Morocco, Berkane to be precise, by CAF. And that game is on Monday, September 9. So at this point, I'll hand over the microphone to the head coach for him to announce the score. Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you. First of all, thank you for the very warm welcome. And thank you for the large attendance. I would like to make it short and sharp, and then we'll be ready for your answers. We'll start with the goalkeepers. Goalkeepers, we have Lawrence Atizigi from FC Zangan. We have Joseph Wolcott from Kuala Town. We have Frederick Asare from Asante Kotoko. Going to the defenders, we have Alidin Sedi from Stadran. We have Tariq Lamte from Brighton and Hove Albion. We have Alexander Jiku from Fenerbahce Istanbul. We have Abdul Mumin from Rayo Vallecano. We have Mohamed Salisu from AS Monaco. We have Jerome Opoku from Başakşehir Istanbul. We have Elisa Nan from Ofkai Belgrade. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsunspor. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Drew Francis from Cercle Bruges. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimeru from RC Anderlecht. And last but not least, the forwards, we have Abdul Fattah Ishuaku from Leicester City. We have Joseph Pencil from LA Galaxy. We have Ibrahim Osman from Feyenoord Rotterdam. We have Antoine Semenyo from AFC Bournemouth. We have Iñaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao. We have Jordan Ayew, has now changed to Leicester City. And Ronan Thomas Asante from Coventry City. I'd like to hand over to who couldn't come due to injuries. Thank you very much. So the players are 23. Some of them couldn't make the squad because of various injuries. The first one is Salis Abdul Samed. He has a muscle injury. Patrick Leifa, also a muscle injury. Gideon Mensah has a muscle tear. Kamaltin Suleimana ankle injury. And then Ibrahim Suleimana twisted ankle. So he couldn't also make the squad. Ladies and Africa Cup of Nations is now on his way back to full recovery. He's not much fit because of that. The technical staff decided to leave him out of training after Eagle, but he's not. So that's by way of updates on injuries and reasons why. All right.
My name is Emmanuel K, known as Mr. Confidence. I've been to talk more about the Ghana Premier League. I'm very passionate about the Ghana Premier League. And this squad, Farid Asari, has been named, which the players are not performing well. Our GPL. Is it because I want to know the reason why Farid Asari made it to the squad? Is it because our league is not up to standard? Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So you understand your question. So you're asking why so you were asking for more goalkeepers from the Premier League? Yeah. It's not easy, and we will. I think I said the last time we watched more closely the Ghanaian, and I know if left one out of these 23 players, you would be asking me for why is he not in. So whatever I do, there will be questions. But League or England, Premier League or Bundesliga, it's about the players. And we need the best players to reach our aim to qualify for the AFCON. And that's for me the most important thing. I don't care where the player comes from. If I'm convinced, and which I think are the best to help us in transitioning my idea of football and what I want to see and how I think we can beat Angola and Niger. To be honest, it is concerning because the way we want to play, we need a good pitch, to be honest. At the moment, there are internal discussions how we can do better, that there will be no discussions about the pitch. We want our players to be happy, to make everything possible to do their best on the pitch, and therefore we have to do a little bit better, I think, or much more better to prepare the pitch as best as possible. And we think as a FA in general and all the people who are involved in the pitch preparation, but also in the maintenance of the pitch, we have to, we are in discussions at the moment even to discuss things, how to prepare things better, and I know it's difficult. It's difficult because of the weather, it's difficult because there are a lot of events happening and a lot of games, and we don't have this capacity of stadiums in Ghana. But we have to, in long term, we have to improve the facilities, we have to improve the possibilities to play in several or more stadiums, and we want to be more seen in each part of the country, and therefore we have to better the infrastructure in general. And this is one of our biggest aims, and with this, I think we want to play and bring back, more quality in the mainstream. Yeah, I think I don't want to repeat myself, so there was a very special about Andre, and I think you said it was the organizer or bring a squad with, and also we look on the actual performance, and like I said the last time, we have to look a little further. We have to look into the next AFCON, but also, if God permits, if we might qualify for the World Cup, also for that. So we're looking 1, 2, 3 years ahead, and we have to build a squad for that. And I don't want to repeat myself, and I said it the last time, the reasons why we choose some maybe younger players or some other players to come into the squad, and we're building up, and I think we did quite well the last time, even though it was very, very tough. And I know the next are even going to be tougher because everybody does football, and it's going to be longer. We're looking for long-term development. Of the question, I mean, like, if you're actually asking this type of question in particular, you should know when he played for his club last time. He? Yeah, I was asking you. No, he's not.
He did feature in the last 4 games of the Turkish league. I'm asking this because of perceived questions from or doubts in other people's head. Okay. You have stayed in Germany for long, with all due respect. You know when Balak wasn't getting playing time, he wasn't easily kicked out of the diamond shaft. Same applied to Schweinsteiger and the rest. During your playing days. So I'm only recapping what you have seen and what you've experienced from a successful team. When you build in a new team, we just don't, honestly, what I know is don't just kick out the most experienced ones, because the younger ones may be picking certain lessons from them. I'm not saying you should include them. I'm only asking questions that lay persons are thinking about.
Okay, so I don't, to be honest, I don't like the terms you're using, because the last time I said I would never close the door, never, on any player. And I said it, and I'll say it again. The door is always open. It comes with performance, and if I'm convinced, I can bring a player back. For me, it's no problem. But at the moment, this is the status, and I would never kick out a player. Like I said, I try always to be respectful with the players. Even those who are not being caught, I caught them myself to talk about it and tell them the reason why. So the word or the term kick out, I don't think we should use it. But like I said, this is the actual status. We are in contact with all the players, and the door is never closed, never. Because if the performance is outrageous, surely we will want the best players to play for Ghana. Okay? Then there was a question about Fossen Amankwa. Yeah, he injured himself in the last game, but so my assistant coach, Joseph Laumann, is in contact with him. I think he did well. He didn't play too much, too long in the last part of the season, but now I think he's doing really well, and we have a close eye on him, and our decision was that he would be on standby this time, but maybe he will come next time, I don't know, we'll see. I think he's, like you said, he has a good start, and it was a close decision in all. Leadership hierarchy. If in case Thomas got injured, yeah, first of all, I hope that Thomas doesn't get injured, and if not, surely we have with Alex Zico, with Mohamed Kudus, with Salisu, experienced players who easily can replace him as a captain.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Ebenezer Amuzu. I work with Hot FM in Accra. Coach, I want to ask why some local professionals would get called up in the Black Stars. Recently, Jonathan Sora, Richmond Lamte, Abdul Fattah Hamidou. But when they are shipped outside Ghana, they don't get called up again. Don't they perform well outside Ghana, or they get sympathy here when they play for the local teams? Thank you.
Like I said, and I said again, for me it doesn't matter where they play. I remember when I was assistant coach, Fatau Ishwaku was playing the second division and called for the national team. And I, in discussion with the coach, also pleaded for Fatau to stay in the team. So for me, like I said, it doesn't matter where you play. If the performance is good, it's there. So, and all the players, always you have to think about which player you mention, you have to think about, if I call one of those, you have to think about, is he better than one of the players we called? You know, so this is the question, not like why you leave him out, you know, and I know that if I would bring them, you would ask me of one of those players who are on the squad, why are they left out? So I know it's your job and you have to ask, and I respect that, but the truth is, like, I always try to get the best team on which I think we can win. That's all. And if they play wherever they play, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Good afternoon, Coach, and good afternoon to you, colleagues. Coach, I know you've spoken about the Andre thing, but permit me, let's go back to that. That's my question, please. The last time that one we came here for the World Cup call-up, you explained, or you told the media that you've spoken to him or he had a discussion with him and he understood the reason why he's not coming back. But then we've seen what is happening specifically, please, with Chelsea, what between Enzo Maresca, Chilwell and Sterling thing. I just want to ask, can you please, or should we conclude, because Andre has been in a situation where he was not playing or having a club, but then he joined the team. He's been out. Can we conclude that due to your playing philosophy, you don't think he's that kind of player you want? That's one. And also, do you think, I just want to find out why is Osman Bukhari and Baba Rahman also in the squad, because Osman Bukhari moved to MLS and he scored over the weekend. Baba Rahman, can you please give us any update, because he's also playing actively? Thank you.
I think, to be honest, we can name so many players and we can talk the whole night about players. And I talk to the players. Like those players who are left out, I talk to them. I think it's an internal talk. When I talk to Osman Bukhari, I explain things to him. And that's the job of the coach. And I know that you would ask me now if, let's say, Osman Bukhari would be in and Joseph Pence would not be in, you would ask me about Joseph Pence, you know, so I know this is your job, but there's nothing I can do. I have to decide. And I think these are the players which I think are best. And I think the personal conversation between me and the players, I would never, and I said it last time, I would never bring it out in public, you know. If the player decides to do so, it's on them, but I wouldn't do that. And it's a private conversation, and I try to give you an explanation about how we think and what we want to do and about what our decision is. And like I said, we have to think a little bit more on long term, and that's why maybe some decisions are very, very hard. And I like all the players, and there's no problems with me or any player who's not called. And this is all I can say. With Baba Rahman, it's a little bit special because he decided not to come. I explained it last time. Last time I explained it, and we were talking about bullying and whatsoever, and I applied also on the media to not insult players, because players have families, players have friends, and it affects a whole lot of things, and people are jumping on these things. And we are all human beings, and there should always be a line on where also the press shouldn't go above. And this is what I explained last time, and I hope that Baba one day will decide to play again, but at the moment he doesn't want to play. I explained it.
Okay. Coach, good afternoon. My name is Joseph Adamafio and I work with Ghana Web. Coach, some time back we had a player named Bernard Mensah who put his Black Stars career on hold. Currently he's doing very well in the Saudi League. He has moved on to another club. He scored a goal on his debut. Is there plans to get him back in the Black Stars? And concerning players of other citizenship like Edin Ketia and Callum Hudson-Odoi, is the door still open for them, considering that they probably see Ghana as a second option after England probably moved on from them? Thank you.
Yeah, I think I said it before, the door is always open, and I would really like to hear, like, okay, let's say Bernard Mensah, if you want to, huh? Please tell me, who would you take out, please? Yeah, I don't know. You tell me who he thinks is better than one of the players we have. So it's very, very difficult, and we are observing all the players. Like I said, for me, it's all about quality and it's all about performance. But I know there are some decisions which are very, very close. And if players are performing, we have to compare those players, and also if it fits to a playing style and whatsoever. It's very, very difficult, but at the end I can just call 23, sometimes even more players, if we have some doubts here and there. But this is my job, and I have to take this decision. And these are the players who are decided for. And it doesn't mean that the others are doing bad. And sometimes it's just like slight decisions. It's just some little details where we discuss it in our coaching stuff, where we decide at the end who will come. Okay. And what goes for the others goes also for them. The door's always open. I think the first time I came here as a head coach in 22, before we played against Nigeria, I was after them. And they said they needed time. And now they're still not here, but the door is open. It's just like, to be honest, I think players who want to join the national team should come quite early to get familiar with me, with the team, with their players, with Ghana as such, and not before a tournament. This one, I think, this is the only point where I said door is closed. If somebody comes, maybe just before the World Cup, oh, I want to join the team, this is not possible. I think it won't be fair. But before that, they have my number. I called them, I texted them several times, so they're always welcome.
Okay, Coach, good afternoon. Coach, good afternoon. I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Feb Guardiola, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Coach, thank you for the opportunity. I have problem with the goalkeeping department, especially Frederick Asari. Yes, sir. Is it okay? Oh, don't worry. Let me do this. Okay, Coach, my problem is, I know Loris Atizigi, no doubt. Whether he concedes or he doesn't concede, he's our number one goalkeeper. Joseph Wolocott, if not for one way or the other, or a reason, he should have even been the number one, but my problem is with Frederick Asari. I've seen Kofi Ban of Samates and Daniel Afaju of Insua Tremai. They've been playing consistently in the Champions League and the CAF Confederations. And if you look at their records, they've kept clean sheets. And I know Frederick Asari is playing in the preseason and ceremonial matches. So if someone were to be merit for the national call-up, certainly not Frederick Asari. Or is it because Kotoko fans are very loud, so you want to keep them shout? That is why you called him. That's my question.
Okay. I think okay, so everybody can have his opinion, and I respect that. So this is your opinion. We have other opinions there. I think, and you're right, the goalkeepers you mentioned are very good. There's also Benjamin Asari. I think he also did very well. So we are talking about all the players, all the goalkeepers, and also the one who called. But at the end, we decided for Frederick. And yeah, for me, he did well. In the games he played, he had an injury. And when he came to our training, it was really, really impressive the way he trained, the way he...
Please, sorry for the interruption. You said he did well at where? At Andokotoko?
At our training, like I said. Like I said, at our training, but also at Kotoko. And all the goalkeepers, sometimes I know they make mistakes, but we are looking for a long-time performance and development. And I think he's a very, very talented goalkeeper. He did extremely well. He did, like I said, he did extremely well at the last call-up. And I don't know, were you in Kumasi the last time? He was there? Ah, okay. Maybe the next time we come, we can discuss things and with the goalkeeper department, because the way you see him, like very, very bad, I don't see it like that. And but maybe you have your reasons. But to be honest, he was really, really good. And then what was extremely also well was his support of the pitch. And this is something we are looking also for. We are looking for a very, very good team culture. And he did extremely well in supporting the players and the other goalkeepers. And at the moment we have a very good culture. We wouldn't like to break it. And surely we'll be watching him. We'll be watching other goalkeepers when the season will start. And then we'll take our decisions. But I think he has a bright future. He's a very good talent. And he did very well. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, it's okay. I respect that. But we have other opinion at the moment over Frederick.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
My name is George Opoku Boateng, known as Prekese, of Ahoto FM. Coach, my question is very simple. The hope of Ghanaians is to be at the Mundial 2026. Do you believe, in as much as we are thinking about AFCON, a lot of Ghanaians are thinking beyond AFCON, that is in the World Cup. Do you believe that you are the right man per your technical and your tactical ability to take Ghana to the next World Cup? Can we have some silence, please?
Please.
Can we have some silence, please? The coach wants to answer. Yes, silence, please.
So, it's for me, it would be a big mistake, and this is a mistake a lot of people in general are making, to take too many steps at the time where they should take it one step after another. And it's very, very important that we focus on our next coming game. And for me, I'm not thinking at the World Cup at the moment, to be honest. I'm just focusing on Angola. We have to beat them. It will be very, very difficult. They have a strong squad, and it will be a big mistake to think about anything else in my position, but also for the players. So I'm really sorry, but for me, we have to take one step after another. We have to qualify for the AFCON first, and this is my aim at the moment. And for this, we have to have a good start against Angola. And this is what I'm thinking at the moment, and nothing else. Sorry.
Thank you very much, Coach. Welcome back home. My name is Oheneba Mpobenya. And I don't really have a question for you, but my comment is for the FA and Harry. It is a press conference. We are having a subculture where we have supporters and intruders invading our space. Pressmen are here, we are standing. I know people won't like what I'm about to say, but I have to say it. Supporters are sitting. This is a press conference. We must do better next time. Thank you very much.
I'm Solomon Kwajasan, Emmanuel TV Sports. This question is directed to the spokesperson of Ghana Football Association. My name, Mr. Henry Asante Chum. There have been recent reports in the social media platforms that GFA has contacted Jaden Rome Osuoju of AZ Akma, a Dutch-born of Ghanaian descent. Is it true?
We are focusing on our next game, and one thing you can be sure of, every player who's good and has Ghanaian heritage and could play for the national team, we will be interested in, just in general. You know, this question for you, if somebody has a Ghanaian name and he plays in the top leagues in Europe, it's interesting for us. This is for sure. Okay? Thank you.
Is there any more questions? Or we're done? Take one more. Just one more. I love the feeling. Okay. There is a hand here, please. All right.
Coach, good afternoon. My name is Vincent from Kesben FM. I want to ask, do you normally follow the Ghana Premier League? Last season, Dreams FC qualifies to the CAF Champions League, and then they've even recognized him as the best goalkeeper of the tournament. He's supposed to join the Black Stars, the last caller, but you did not quote him. Though this year, we've heard that he's injured. If I may ask, last season, the Ghana Premier League, who is your best goalkeeper for the Ghana Premier League?
To be honest, it's a difficult question. Like you said, there were many. I think we said before there were many good goalkeepers. Also, let's say Benjamin Asari, to mention one of them, but also Dream's good goalkeeper did extremely well. And we discuss it. We always discuss it with our goalkeeper coach, and at the end we take decision. But as it's not only because it's maybe unless it's to be the first goalkeeper, but also some other positions are not always like the best at the moment. So we're always looking for long-term development and then long-term integration of young talented players in general, and also goalkeepers. So like I said before, Frederick Asaro is a young talented goalkeeper, and we want to also look a little bit further. So I think his age gave the last decision, maybe in this case, because we know if we go further 2, 3, 4 years more and he gets this experience, he will get better. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Hart, my attention has been drawn to something from the supporters union. They say they want to ask a question from the supporters perspective. I don't know which question.
This is not the forum.
Yes. Okay, so
this is not a forum. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are done. We have to wrap up. Let me mention that officially we expect the players to start arriving this weekend. They've got matches on Saturday and Sunday. Those who play on Saturday will arrive on Sunday. Those who play on Sunday will arrive on Monday. Hopefully we shall have a full house Monday evening. The team will travel to Kumasi on Tuesday, September 3rd. And then we'll have 2 training sessions in Kumasi Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, and the game is on Thursday. Let me mention that the technical team has taken a decision to open the Thursday training Accra. At 5 p.m. on Monday, the training will be open to the media and the public. That is the first training in Accra. And then when we arrive in Kumasi on Tuesday at 5 p.m. again, we shall have the first training open to the media and the public. But, yes. So please take note of that. Before we go, I would like to introduce, we've been joined by the President of the Ghana Football Association and Executive Council members. Mr. President, welcome. President Ket Edwin Simeon Okreku. We also have Executive Council members Samuel Abuabri, who is the Chairman of the Greater Accra Regional Football Association, Frederick Achampon, who is also an Executive Council member. Let me mention that the team manager of the Black Stars has also been here, Mr. Aminu Shado. Thanks for your company, colleagues, Neil Armstrong Botabwe, Sheikh Tofik Abdul Kadir Seinu, my brother Collins Day, and then Marian Oseimens, and we are grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the colleague media men and women. We are grateful. Have a great afternoon. I'm handing over to Mutala Yak.
Okay, nti ma yemu akwaba emfambra Kings TV GH Ghana's #1 online sports channels na the Black Stars of Ghana coach ye friend say Otto Addo, yes, what the AN squad no and so atimi aba beto mountain squad ye grum na fe ye ni Angola and afi omanya ye from say Niger edi aba be boy ni no coach Otto Addo and so atimi edi aba betudwa ye bana afi aba be grum na ye didi ehu enkomo na mum se ene de di kan wo ba ye page so awadaroma na wa subscribe na bibia nso atimi akoso oko Facebook nso a eno nso Kings TV GH Facebook nso no Kings TV GH ho nso ugramu ho a ubetimi ahwe na afin dwumadi no enso atimi akoso kama atimi edi amount na ye bana afi ya ba behwe players no omo a omanya akwanya agram ena afi omo a omantimi ama no ene sedie eniema enso esi etie enti wa join ya na se ye mo akwaba ede ba Kings TV GH so na mami enye this 102 na afi yentumi enwuram na afi yentumi eni nkomo yie ewo dwumadi no so nti ye ba ne aba be asese players a wo mo atumi aba no ebi mu ewo ho a na se se yede foforo ebam ana se sedie etie no saa ena esi etie nti saa ena ye bana afi yetimi aba be guramu ye ne Angola ena edi eba aba be bo ani nti Angola and then Niger ena yede eba aba be bo ani nti ma yentimi enwurawura ma na afi yentumi enididi nkoma mepese miguram na yenuanu me wo Facebook nso enya a bit of it nti mame enwurawura mu si ana jaga krakra yentumi eni nkoma nti in a short time we betimi asan guram on Facebook no na afi yahwe eho nso sedie esi etie ewo ho 23 players and coach ye friend say Otto Addo watimi edi aba beto mountain. The last time I call up a buyer no you will play Sibia womo antimi angram this time around womo aba dentia the last time womo antimi angram no ibetimi angram na fe di ama sanso na womo a womo nso no womo etimi enso ewuramu a the last time no this time around womo asanso adjoin no ni nyina nso yetimi ewuram na fe yahwe na yedidi eho enso enkomo enti eno ene sedie esi etie ewo dwumadi no so wo Kings TV GH Ghana's #1 online sports channel call up no sen ena wusi ehu no yene Angola ena afin Niger sen ena wuhu call up no na afi yentumi enwuram na yenididi nkomo na bibia enso ntimi enkoso kama ewo dwumadi no menti mami emfa squad no said ye da with screen no so no and then anase awie ball dumienu na coach ni mpanimfo womo nso womo etumi tenase a womo ede squad no enso etumi baye as usual local players ni yana tem bia ye say local players no sen na sitie womo involvement we league no no anase womo bo league ni wi a yebetimi enya dodo na ewo Black Stars no no ya na akwa bibie ho enti yehwe na afi yarese local players a omo enya akwa wuramu no na se only one local player mamemfa squad no emfa ma said ye da so no wo hwa na se ehon common sei na esi etie goalkeepers no 3 goalkeepers na ye coach a ye friend say Otto Addo wono so otumi edi ewuramu abranti a ye friend say Lawrence Atizigi yes Atizigi ewo FC St Gallen Lawrence Atizigi enso atumi ewuramu a bibia enso etumi ekoso kama sanso na abranti a friend say Joseph Walcott wono so ewo Crowley Town ɛhɔ ɛna ɛyɛ Joseph Walcott wɔno nso no etimi ewurama otimi esina kan a wɔno nso etimi anya akwanya enso awuramu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ squad num sanso ɛna Frederick Asare enso etimi anya akwanya enso etimi awuramu Frederick Asare esi akan edima ɛyɛ Kumasi Asante Kotoko ɛwɔ Ghana Premier League num oko defenders na yebenya abrante fene se Ali Duseidu ono ewo eye Stade Rennes Tarek Lamti Brighton and Hove Albion sanso ena benya eye Alexander Jiku enso ewo Fenerbahce Abdul Mumin Royal Vallecano anase Rayo Vallecano yes eho ena abrante no ono nso etimi ewurama wosina kan enso ewo ho afei o sanso eto aso benya eye Mohamed Salisu ewo AS Monaco Jerome Opoku ewo Istanbul Besiktas sanso na Ebenezer Anan ewo OFK eye Belgrade and afei Kingsley Schindler enso ewo eye Samsunspor eho ena branche no wonu nso esina kan ye midfielders na yebenya Mohamed Kudus West Ham United Abu Francis enso esina kan edima eye Club Brugge ubenya Thomas Partey Arsenal Elisha Owusu ewo AJ Oze ena Majid Ashmeru enso ewo eye Anderlecht bobokunum ye call forwards na na strikers na yebenya abrante fence Abdul Fattah Ishaku Leicester City John eye Joseph Painter ewo LA Galaxy Ibrahim Osman ewo Feyenoord Rotterdam Antoine Semenyo FC Bournemouth Inak Williams Athletic Bilbao Brandon Thomas Asante ewo Coventry City and afi Jordan Ayew enso enei wa moving to Leicester City enso ewo honti uwramu ewo call up na sa ena ehon komono enso esi etie sesi ya no wa join ya High Kings TV GH Ghana's #1 online sports channel mo ama join here from Facebook no ya mama kwaba se motimi adjoin yen obe share na afi discussions ayeye no ode wadwenkyere enso atumi edi abagana yene Niger ene Angola ena yetimi ewuram na afi yedidi ehon komo squad ya enso atumi abano ena yehwese no ano anase na afi se ebugo baabi a ubetimi enso ede no ababi wuram na manfo ka about local players se yebetimi ama local players no ebi mu chances na omo enso etimi esi akan ewo league num enti sa NCT American ewuram ewo squad list no said American the last call up yetumi boy na abrante fence Inak Williams want to me ama enti eno ho ensem eno no this time around wetimi about the last time no na pra ena itimi eku pramu enso ewo ho enti eno enso de aba players ni bi wo ho nanke rese Kamal Din Sulemana Ernest Niama Force na mankwa omo nyina antumi ama coach na kirem ebi pra yes omo dodo na pra ena omo antumi ama enso ewo ho nti eno eho enkomo sa ena esitie Andre Ayew de yenim still na no enya de a watumi enso aba na baba besi akan enso ewo mu coach ye friend say Otto Addo yes wachirechirim ebi mu ebisa about Baba Rahman wontimi enka team no anase wontumi ama ebisa say edin na si coach no enso achirim say this time around and ohwe ye players no anampo left back hona na Baba Rahman enebo na Gideon Mensah ebe yini efiri ho ana Gideon Mensah ebe replace no this time around Gideon Mensah epra tinanka and ohwe Baba Rahman so a owo form o copy oke Thessaloniki hona abrante ni si akan gidi tina manfo nim so this time around the Baba beba but Baba amba coach no say Baba Rahman and I take decision say enya ade a obetimi aba na coach Otto Addo efa so tufu say ya na yenya akwanya radio so ana TV so na ya na ye bully players ni too much nti ya ye ntimi ento yebo enso ho ntimi bisa se squad no no anu no said ye wo se wo mo ba na aba no Mamin sensi su bi mfama we Lawrence Atizigi goalkeepers na Lawrence Atizigi Joseph Walcott Freddy Kasari 3 goalkeepers ena womo aba defenders Ali Duseidu Tariq Lamte Alexander Jiku Abdul Mumin Sanso ena Mohamed Salisu Jerome Opuku Ebenezer Anan Kingsley Sindler Oko midfielders na Mohamed Kudus Abu Francis Thomas Partey Elisha Owusu Majid Ashimeru ena forwards no Abdul Fatau Ishaku Joseph Pentel Ibrahim Osman Antoine Semenyo Inaki Williams Brandon Thomas Asante ena fi Jordan Ayu enti wei ena yedi kwa kusia Angola ena fi Niger na coach your friends Otto Addo the training anase ne niema training schedules ne se di sitie womo team no ebeguram Kumasi na me adoma on Tuesday said Henry Asante Chum Kasamafo edema efe na di tudwa na omo ebeye training 5 p.m. omo se eno de yebe for the media yebe opin ama media no obia ebetumi awuram ho na wonso watimi aba behwe training ni bi na reporter hodo apeso ye no watimi anyame adoma Tuesday 5 p.m. Kumasi after no de enya de training ni bia no yebe makwan amansentro fanase supporters enso etimi awura ho na mo nyame adoma Tuesday omo ebewuram and the crown so no Monday training no eno nso ometimi amakwan ama media no enso etimi awurawura ma na mo nso reporter hodo no watimi akwakoye enso ho nti eno ene coach Otto Addo woni ne mpani 14 ase no kakra wo mo nso etimi edibaye ena yedibi ama no mepacho mo a mo join ye no yama mu nyina kwa abanyankopon hyiramo na onyemo kese yebekoso a edi other content ne niema enso etimi edi aba edi afa Black Stars ho game no eno nso ho nsem ne sedi etie bia no as usual sedi onim Kings TV no yede ho bibia enso betumi edi ama bomodi aso be subscribe to Kings TV GH on YouTube na fi wa follow page no ewo Facebook na fe yedimi adidi di nkomo no bebre enso ewo honti ye we se team no all the best ye we se obia all the best team no se obia ba yankopon fo obia mra prade yi firim na bibia nso etimi akoso kama Angola and then Niger must fall na nkunimdie etimi akọ edi amayen King Solomon ase dunie aboafo no Ahmed Aya channel for executive producer King Khalid nyame ya adoma ebesan hia na yedidi di nkomo ne bia yankopon ka ho na onye okese se wo hwe yen